But I know you, and you know you.
Great take. You've recorded that killer vocal tape. Now it's time to make it shine. I'm Darren Schneider, Recording Arts Course Director here at Full Sail University. Today I'm going to show you some of the most commonly used processes for vocal mixing. There are numerous software programs you can use to edit and process recorded vocals. Whether you're recording off of a laptop or a professional recording studio like our on-campus audio tunnel. Today I'm working with Avid's Pro Tools, but these are principles that can be applied to most audio programs. Once you have your vocal takes comped and edited, you're ready to start. Sometimes words with S's and T's can cause unpleasant hissing sounds. This is known as sibilance.
You make those heads spin when you write that song.
To fix this, we could use a tool known as a De-Esser. You can set a De-Esser to compress a vocal take so that the sibilance is present but less noticeable. Sibilance usually occurs in the 5 to 10 kilohertz range. You can adjust how much it will compress by using the threshold.
You make those heads spin when you write that song. You make those heads spin when you write that song.
EQing can sweeten the sound of your vocalist and bring your mix to life. Every singer has a different voice, so there is no such thing as a one-size-fits-all EQ setting. But there are certain things that we can keep in mind. You can clean up the low end of your vocal using a high-pass filter. A high-pass filter passes high-frequency signal, while reducing those that are lower than the cutoff frequency. Experiment with the filter parameters until you find the sweet spot that cleans up the low end, without sucking the life out of the vocal take.
You make those heads spin when you write that song. But I know you.
To get your vocals to stand out in the mix, try adjusting the brightness by boosting the high frequencies. By making adjustments to the 2 to 10K range, your vocal should be clearer.
You make those heads spin when you write that song.
Compression is one of the most commonly used tools in vocal mixing, but it seems to be the one that people have the most trouble understanding. Compression makes a sound's volume more consistent. If we look at the waveform of a recorded take, we see the differences in the volume between loud and quiet parts. Compression makes the difference less drastic by taking the loud sounds down and the quiet sounds up. Not every compressor is the same, but most of them share the same components. The threshold establishes the cutoff point. Anytime a sound goes over the threshold's volume level, it'll be turned down. The amount of reduction is determined by the compression ratio. A common compression ratio for vocals is 3:1.
You make those heads spin when you write that song. But I know you.
The attack time determines how quickly the compressor will react to the audio that rises above the threshold. Conversely, the release time determines how long it will take the compressor to stop compressing once the signal falls below the threshold. The output, or what's also known as makeup gain, boosts the signal coming out after the compression.
You make those heads spin when you write that song.
Finding the right compressor levels is really just a matter of experimenting to find the right sound. If a sound is overcompressed, it sounds like this.
You make those heads spin when you write that song. But I know you.
When used subtly, reverb can add a lot of character and color to your recorded vocal. First, let's look at the wet-dry setting. If the reverb is 100% wet, all you'll hear is the effect. If it is 0, you will just hear the original sound. As you increase the percentage, the processed effect will blend with the dry vocal.
When you write that song, but I know you.
The pre-delay is the time that it takes for you to hear the effect. If there's no pre-delay, it's instant.
You make those heads spin when you write that song.
It's important to make sure that the pre-delay and reverb times are synced with the tempo of your song. You can also adjust the EQ of the reverb if you feel it has too much low end or high end.
You make those heads when you write that song. But I know you.
We can use a delay to playback signal multiple times, resulting in an echoing or repeating sound. A delay effect is locked to the tempo of the project. You can adjust the meter by musical notes so that they will be in time with the song.
But I know you, and you know you.
The feedback setting dictates how many repeats the delay will have. Remember, there isn't one way to mix vocals, but these are some concepts that can help you get started in finding the right sound for your song.
When that light shines